So, thank you for clicking on this video, and in this video I'll be showing you how to create your own youth prospect. So first you want to go to customize and then create player. Now, one one idea is that I would recommend is for you to create youth prospects for other teams. Right, I'll show you what I mean in a sec. Let me just go on this guy, Ethan Riley for Chelsea. So here you can update personal information, obviously, and then height, weight, position, and then attributes. I'd recommend making like low 60s, maybe mid 60s. Their overall, that would probably be the best, and would probably give you the best experience. And then you want to save this, and then just double check that he's there. Uh, yeah, there he is, 59 rated. And one thing, right, just so you know, when you go back on this player, you can't change their stats. So his name and all of this, you can't change it. You can change the height, which is kind of doesn't really make sense. And you can change the stats again. So I'm gonna do that, for example. Okay. So you can't change their personal details, but you can change their stats. Doesn't really make sense, but just a heads up. Then you go back, and then there, he's 62 rated now. So you can create just a bunch of exciting youth players and put them in one team and then manage that team. Or you can do what I done, which is create just 20, 30 exciting youth players and put them in different teams. So here you can see, Sampdoria, Ajax, Benfica, some Polish team. This is Werder Bremen, then Anderlecht. So I made a bunch of youth players all over even China, Japan, and stuff, all over the world. I even made like a rival, if that makes sense, to Haaland. This guy here, Mikael Drakenberg, Swedish. I made him 6'4" like Haaland, similar kind of player. Kind of made him like Haaland's rival, kind of, I just set up nice little narratives like that. You can also make players from a specific country, so wherever you're from, if you don't have a lot of exciting youth players. This is a striker from the Ivory Coast, 6'2", kind of like a Drogba region. I gave Leighton Orient a striker. This is my local club. Just, I don't know, would be exciting to see how they do and stuff like that. So these are just some ideas, Paris FC, I've made some players for Paris FC so that they can one day rival PSG, although it doesn't really go very well. Maldonado, this is an Argentinian striker, like a Aguero region and stuff. Okay, so next step is, before you create your career mode, you need to update your squads. I think you go to edit teams and then download updates. You need to do this pretty much every single time before you make a career mode. Okay, just give it a moment. Then you'll want to create your career mode. And for the actual players, I'd recommend doing a little bit of research in about the country that you're making the youth player from. Okay, so when you're here on this part here, you want to go on current squads, and then you can just breeze through this. I'm gonna breeze through it just so I can get to show you. When do I pick? Oh, just after. It's the team I want to manage. I'll do Paris FC just as an example. Quick, there we go. Boom. Let me just skip all of this. It's gonna take a moment. And yeah, as I was saying, I'd recommend doing a bit of research about the country you're gonna make the youth player from. Like Google popular names from that country just to make it a bit more realistic. Yeah, and then you can take some time to think about some cool narratives and stuff. I thought of this idea kind of randomly, just because signing the same old exciting prospects is just so boring. Then I kind of got the idea to make my own. I think I was taking a shower. Actually, I don't think that's even important. Cool, so here you wanna... I'm doing Paris FC, then you're gonna see... Here's my players here, my youth players. These are the 3 ones I made. Mathieu Clement, Jean-Lucien and Balmont. I forgot his first name. Oh, and all of these players their contract will expire in 12 months, so you need to quickly, what do you call it, negotiate a new contract. And also, because it expires in 12 months, some players might not renew their contract. So you might make a Italian player from, I don't know, Bologna, you know, and then make sure to keep an eye on him because he could be a free agent within a year. So just be careful with that kind of stuff. Okay, I'll do this, and then you'll see has potential to be special. Oh, Julian, that's his first name. You do this. Has potential to be special. I'm not sure. I think every player that you make, regardless of their stats and stuff like that, might be has potential to be special. I'm not 100% sure. You'll have to verify that yourself. But there, you'll see. Has potential to be special. Now let me just search up some players as well that I made. Oh, let me search up Drakenberg. There, he's here. And then all your youth players will be in the game. This is the Haaland rival. Oh, one thing you can also do is create yourself. Because I don't know if you guys have played the player career mode, but it's just riddled with bugs. You know, your manager will play you out of position and stuff like that. So one thing you can do is actually create yourself and put it in the team that you want to do. You know, for example, I support Chelsea. I can make myself and then put myself in Chelsea and do a manager career mode where I manage Chelsea, and then it's like I'll have myself. So that's a fun little thing you can do. Let me just double check. There, this is another player I made. It's got a really dope name, Noah Van Jager. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. You can create a super team pretty much if you want, but kind of boring. You can like mimic the Barcelona, you know, when they promoted what was it, Messi and Iniesta and Xavi and all of them from their youth academy. You can kind of mimic that for a different club. Make like a little golden generation for a smaller country. Actually, let me check. Let me see what country would be good. Belgium. Oh, they kind of had their golden generation, but they flopped. Oh, Denmark could be good. Ah, the Danish league is probably so bad though. Let me see. Italy would kind of be fun, but there's no Serie B though, so there's no threat of relegation. That's kind of boring. Eredivisie, that's okay. Would be nice if for FIFA 22 they get more second leagues in. Portugal. I mean Sweden could be good. But yeah, I guess that pretty much wraps it up. I've gone through anything. Can't really think of anything else to cover, but if you do, let me just check this. If you do have a question, feel free to ask. Oh wait, let me double check the Ukrainian player I made, because he actually really looks like fun. There he is, Holodriga. Igor Holodriga. I think one really fun part about this is their names. You can just, you know, some names, you just see it and you know they're destined for the top. I think that's a really fun part, just making fun names and shit. But yeah, I guess that pretty much wraps it up. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer it if I know the answer. But yeah, thanks for watching.